Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Sunday night, and that's the 16th of October, which means it's day 16 of Sober October, and we're going for a beer from a new brewery today. It's from Funky Fluid with Fusion Brewing. It's this one. It is the Crazy Hazy IPA, and yeah, it weighs in, well, what does it weigh in at? Less than 0.5% ABV, and yeah, new brewery, new beer. It says on the back, it is possible to get reasonably crazy. Here's our flagship hazy IPA in a non-alcoholic version. A great alternative for those about to drive, trying to control calories, or just prefer to be sober. You've got your ingredients listed as water, Pilsner barley malt, wheat malt, rye malt, oat flakes, wheat flakes, rice flakes, hops, and yeast. So you've got a decent list of ingredients there. You've got your bitterness rating of 2 out of 5. I've just noticed on the bottom of the label, and I do love the kind of oil on water type kind of label on the can. It's pretty cool. So I've heard a few rumours that there is a bad batch of this going round that's been overly bitter, which, given that this has got a bitterness rating of 2 out of 5, shouldn't be overly bitter, but we shall see, shall we? So let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. So we're going to pour into my AF Beer Club glass, and I hope it's nice and clean. Oh, I've just got a nice whiff as I breathed in. So the pour is, well, it is hazy, nice and hazy. Look at that. That does look pretty. That actually looks really rather nice. I've got to say, nice and hazy, light orange, good foamy, well, relatively tight white head. Yeah, and it's a 500ml can as well. I forgot to mention that. Big 500ml can. So, look, excuse me, looks great. It really does. Let's have a whiff. Bit of citrus, bit of sweet, almost vanilla-like aroma. It's got that laurel hop vibe. Like that carpet glue type aroma, which I know doesn't appeal to many, but for me it does. Excuse me. Yeah, citrus, and it's got that laurel vibe. So yeah, it looks good, smells nice. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Excellent body to it. It's super silky smooth, medium heavy. Lovely mouthfeel. And that flavour profile, it has got that vanilla custard type thing going on. You've got some citrus, a little bit of citrus, and you have got a nice bitterness to it. It is arguable to say, is it more than 2 out of 5? Well, I don't know what their 5 and 1 rating would be like, but it is quite bitter. And it's a real punchy bitterness. It's almost resinous. That laurel hop vibe. I don't know if it is laurel that's in there, but it's got that vibe. Works really well. Combines with the citrus, just brings that kind of perfumey, aromatic type flavour to it. Got to say again, the body is exceptional, and the finish is that kind of beautiful, fragrant bitterness on the back end, and it fades into sweetness, that vanilla sweetness. Really quite nice. Wow, I like that. Crazy Hazy IPA. Is there anything more on there I can tell you about it? No, there isn't. I tell you, it's nice though. So let's go to some scoreboards of joy, and as well as the scoreboard of joy, reach out a camera shot, get my price list or the pick list from Wise Bartender, because that's where I got this one from, and I paid for this 500ml can. Where are you hiding? Funky Fluid, £3.39 for a single can. I think it's pretty decent, but we'll come to that bit in a minute. The average scores on Untapped are as such. You got 3.08 from 152 check-ins. 2 people I know who've tried it have said it's 2.88. And I do have a sneaky feeling those 2 people said they had a particularly bad batch and thought it was quite bitter. I like bitter, so that would be a win for me. My scoreboard of joy for Free Crazy is currently void of anything. So let's give it some points. Let's top it off so we can get some of that head back again. That'll do. It's a beautiful colour. Nice and hazy, as promised. Orangey, golden, white-headed. Can't fault it. Can't fault the looks. It's having a point. The aroma, whilst being nice, is quite light. It is citric. It is. Got that laurel vibe, that carpet glue. And I know a lot of people don't like that, and it is what it is. It's what my nose detects. I like it. I do. And it's got that vanilla sweetness as well. It's light, though. It's decent. It is decent. Could do with a bit more scent strength, but we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt on that one. We're going to give it the 0.75 because it all translates perfectly into a wonderful, wonderful beer. Anyway, the body, excellent. Cannot fault it at all. Beautiful, silky, smooth mouthfeel, creamy almost, and medium heavy. Love it. Love everything about it. Carbonation is silky soft. Perfect. 1 point for the body. And the taste, I love it. I do. So much so I'm going to have another sip now. Beautiful creaminess on the back end of it. Bitterness that's kind of almost pine resiny. And a little bit of citrus to boot. That laurel hop aromatic vibe just works wonders. I love it. Yeah, I like it a lot. 1 full point for that one. And the finish on an IPA, of which this says it is, I want them hoppy, bitter, and long. And this one's interesting because whilst it is slightly hoppy and it is pretty long, it is both bitter and sweet at the same time. You've got a bitterness that you just cannot escape, and then you've got that vanilla sweetness that just kind of sits all over your tongue and messes with your head because you're tasting bitter and sweet at the same time. I like it a lot. Giving it a point. So, Free Crazy from Funky Fluid and Fusion Brewing has got 4.75 out of 5 from me. So let's give it some bonus points. Would I buy it again? I would, because going on to nicely to the next one, £3.39 for a 500ml can of a tasty alcohol-free beer is a bit of a bargain. So yeah, it's value for money as well. Can't have the bonus point though, because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5, but nevertheless, it's a damn fine beer that scores, like I say, 4.75 out of 5 with 2 bonus points for good measure. Nice. I've got another beer from Funky Fluid to try, probably next week now, because we're getting into the cold depths of October now, and it's time to pull out a stout. So, yeah, we'll expect that one next week. And off the back of this one, I suspect it's going to be really good. So, speaking of really good, that's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one. Bye.